Okay. I need to move a little. What's going on, everyone? Wimyan here. Today I thought we could do something a little fun. I'm gonna queue up for an ARAM game, League of Legends, and I'm going to walk through every decision I make with you, and you guys can tell me what you think. This is the first time I'll be. Um, but anyways, we can just get into it right here. We can queue up and see what we roll for a character. Um, as opposed to the normal standard game mode in this game, there is a all random, all mid game mode. It was popular with the community way back, and Riot made an official thing in the client. You queue up for that mode now. They made a whole map for it and everything. The standard map is Summoner's Rift. It has like 3 lanes going around it, but this one is just like 1 lane through the middle. You just go 5v5 and you duke it out. It's a little bit of a fun game mode. It's not too professional, but it's really fun, you know, if you just want to play some kind of character that you don't know you're going to play for the day. It's a good little warm-up. Looks like we got Fiddlesticks here. Fiddlesticks has actually recently been reworked. So I'm not too sure how good this is going to go. I'm just putting this over to the other monitor real quick. Okay. But yeah, I do have a lot of skins for Fiddlesticks too. I just got Spectral. I don't know. Leave a comment below on what skin you think I should go. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with a new one that I just got, the Spectral Fiddlesticks. It's a bit of a cheap one, but you know, I haven't got them before. We'll give them a whirl. We'll see what happens. Again, Fiddlesticks just got reworked. All of his abilities, everything, even his visuals and everything are just new. I've only seen it a couple times myself. I haven't played it myself, so this will be a fun little game. So we can get to see how the new champion works and everything. It does look like we might have a bit of trouble with our damage department. We can see when we get into the game here real quick. Probably just for you guys. Be coming up. What's here? Okay, so looking at our characters here, we have Varus, who could be going either attack damage or ability power, and Lysandra, Mordekaiser, Morgana. These will all be ability power damage champions. They're just going to build that kind of damage, which can be negated by just building like magic resist or health in that matter. And a lot of these, like Borwick, Graves, and Shen, can definitely get some magic resist. So we're going to have some trouble dealing damage if we're all going to be going AP here. I don't know what the new Fiddlesticks goes. It looks like it's AP, so let's see how it goes. Generally, you're going to start at level 1. On the ARAM mode, you start at level 3, so I can get all 3 of my abilities right off the bat. And we run up to the other bush to assert our dominance. We usually die here, but it looks like we got some team backing us up. Maybe I should have read the abilities first, but we're just going to take it as it goes. Yeah, it looked like that was pretty good. I cast some abilities on him. Okay, so this guy right here, the big fucking guy with the mace, he has a pole. So he can pull the enemies into us, and this chick here, right there, that's a snare. It keeps them in place for so fucking long, it's actually a tragedy. I don't know what I do yet. We're gonna have to see. But generally, just this bow-looking guy is just gonna fire some arrows, do some damage based on their percent health. I think he does more damage to people with higher, like, max health, so he's gonna be typically just going for the tanks. And Lysandra is basically fucking useless, but does some damage, does some good crowd control abilities, kind of like the root from this character here, Morgana, who's basically just like, think of like King Arthur, it's Morgana, that kind of shit. Okay, let's see what I level up here. Looks like it's gonna be E. Oh, I did die. I did die here when I was trying to see what I was supposed to level up, but I got caught out because of it. I wasn't even able to flash away. You have this little spell here called Flash, where it'll it'll teleport you a little bit of a distance away. I'll get to demonstrate it in a little bit here, but it's a pretty high cooldown, at 180 seconds for it, so you're not going to want to use it too frequently. It's definitely to be spared, but right here I have Mark as well. It's basically a snowball. It's only for this mode. It's not in the real game. But if you can see this little line here is where I'm going to throw that snowball, and if I decide to throw it or not, if I throw it, if it hits something, then I can teleport over. You can see it right here. I just teleported right over to him. Beautiful. Okay, I think my W is still my drain, which means I'm gonna have to stand still when I use it. I haven't been doing that this game. Very good to see how it actually works soon. Yeah, so there, I guess I drained like 3 targets and I gained some health from it. That's a big thing with fiddlesticks here. It was in his kit before, it's in his new kit here. It's basically his trademark. He can just siphon health off of nearby enemies, but this time it's a lot stronger. I think they did make him a lot stronger in his kit overall with this rework. He was kind of obsolete with how he was in the previous versions, but this is looking pretty nice. He's pretty strong right now. Right there. If I hit him in the sweet spot, I guess I get a silence off of it. I wouldn't imagine. Yeah, silence and slowed if I hit the center of it, so it'll be good. Trying to catch them out a little bit. My Q is still my fear. Really good crowd control. That's what we have really overall. I think that's how we're going to be able to win. We just have more things to make them not use abilities, basically. Right there. Yep. And Arthas ultimate damages your entire team. Ultimate abilities are this one right here on the R key. They usually have quite the cooldown on them. You're not going to use them too sparingly, but Arthas ultimate does damage everyone else on the enemy team, and as long as all 5 of us are alive in this ARAM game mode, he's going to get the maximum efficiency out of it, as long as we don't have a healer on our team as well. So that was a good ult by him. He did get a triple kill out of it just by bringing us low. He did ignite me too. Ignite's another high cooldown summoner spell. Not going to use it too sparingly, but he got a kill. Pretty good for him. Since I died, you don't usually get to go back to base and just buy your items, heal up, and everything. In this game mode, you can't really heal up. So you have to wait until you die to go back and buy items. So now, since I died, I actually got some fairly decent damage out of that. And we're gonna see exactly where it gets us in this upcoming fight here. So, I'm gonna do this. If I stand in a bush and use my ability from here, then I'm gonna fear anyone who gets hit by it. That's a really busted thing with Fiddlesticks right now. He just dies like that. My ultimate, I guess, is still a teleport. It's gonna, like, propel me over to an area, and I'm gonna do a bunch of damage. This is actually a good one here. So, just like this. And I do a lot of damage, I die, but it's worth it, because my team can get this objective, the turret off of it. Everything you do is going to be for an objective. So, it doesn't matter how many kills you get, or how strong you are in the game. What matters is just destroying the enemy base. That's how you win, really. So everything you're doing is just to get some more objectives for you. They're getting a lot of damage on... They actually took that turret there, and our turret is only like half health so far, so we're in a really good position right now to win this game. I did get another damage item, because I got a pretty good ultimate in there, a lot of gold off of it, because assists my team's killing the enemy team, that kind of stuff. Rick's going pretty hard for this, but it's not going to work out for him. Ooh, maybe it is. Maybe I got dumped on. He is going to die, though. Staying in turret too long. Wow, real. I'm going to get the kill, right? No, one kind of got it. Okay. But they did get our turret. They got a nice retaliation, because they also had a lot of gold. We killed them all, so they got to go back and buy items. We were already weak. that's really like the balance of aram, where some team's always going to have more items, and it's the team that's going to be dying more, so eventually you get to shove back and forth to see who comes out in the end. It'll be good for me to stand in bushes here, because I do get, when I stand in bushes, if I use an ability on an enemy outside of it, it is going to fear them, no matter if it's like my actual fear ability right here, or like a damage one like one of these. So it's good for me to be in bushes here, but it's also going to give away my position a lot of the time as well. Nice, sweet. Silence him. And he's dead. Guess he's not building resistance. You can check his items through here. Yeah, just damage, so he's going to take the full brunt of our abilities. I'm also taking the full brunt of this Jace's hammer. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm getting pretty low here. My drain is not as strong as it used to be. Or at least I have to use it on multiple enemies, which I just can't get right now. I'm gonna sit back and try to feign for my life low health and just get some abilities off if they go in, just like this. This is perfect for me. Just sit in the back. Ooh, I did get hit by that Karthus. The ult, I'll be in trouble. I don't think it doesn't. Different dream. Not much, honestly. Maybe I should be, like, leveling that up. Oh, they surrendered. And just like that, they want us to report graves. But that's really how a game of League of Legends goes. You just demonstrate your ability to win over the enemy, like we took that tower there, and then they just gave up afterwards. At the end of the game, we get to honor one of our teammates to commend them for their bravery. Out of overall performance, I would say that Morgana landed a lot of bindings, so I'll give it to her. She caught out a lot of people there. Yeah. If you get this icon in the post-game screen, this pops up if you get 3 or more honors, so like including me, 2 other people on this team monitor, like it's pretty obvious who the victor was here. Yeah, it looks like Graves was not doing so hot. He might have actually AFK'd at some point, but I never really realized it. But yeah, that is the normal game of League of Legends. Or at least the ARAM game. I don't know if we'll do a normal game. I'm not too much a fan of those, but let me check the damage charts here as well. So after the game, you can look in these and see who did like the most damage and everything. So it looks like Varus was doing a lot on our team. I didn't do too much. I wasn't doing so hot. But it was basically a matchup between Varus and Karthus, and Varus does have range over Karthus, so it makes sense that that matchup would be pretty negated. Jace was doing some pretty good stuff too, but it was mostly damage on me, I'm pretty sure, just not dodging his abilities. I should have been. An ARAM game, we can sit around, we can have some fun with it. Healing done. Yeah, I did actually the least healing on our entire team, so I don't know, maybe if some game I'll max W, we'll see if that'll get me somewhere, but end of the day, you know, just not doing that much healing anymore. Still, the silence on his E is pretty nice. His Q still is fear, his R is the same. He's overall just looking a bit stronger in general for a duelist, but not so much like a sustain sort of type deal. Again, I could be wrong. If you just max W, we could see what happens there, but yeah, it looks like he's overall pretty strong now. A little bit better of a kit than before. Liking how he plays. I might not play him myself. I'm not too good at this. So this champion's usually played in the jungle, which is one of the 5 rules that you'll be able to play on the main map. I'm not too good at jungle. I'm really not good at jungle, so Yeah, we'll see though. It'll be fun. But at the end, that's an aram match. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Might do more of these in the future. That's it for now, and hopefully you have a great day. Nice.